welcome back to more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So last time, we talked to more NPCs after Balfour left the party, and yeah, we took on that challenge at Moot Continent, where there'll be a Moosey, and we also got a Chili Sauce at Trouble 2, which is really nice, so we'll get that to Balfour when he comes back, and yeah, we're gonna be starting the Abandoned Factory now. So once again, let's look at Personas. And yeah, I think I'm gonna use Perry, Ebisu, Neisha, and Sakya for this dungeon, so let's go. Hey, why do you hate them so much? Well, looks like the new other wants to kill them. Huh? Huh? What the hey? Let's go off them. What's going on? What the hell is going on here? They knew that they were being bugged. That phone call was a trap to kill us along with the Mafia. What? So then Balfour? Oh crap, you have to tell him. Worry about yourself, I'm sure he knows. What? What did you just say? And Abandoned Factory. But first, let's leave. Because I think, yeah, if you leave the dungeon after opening it, apparently you get new dialogue. So yeah, let's go check out the Velvet Room. I guess Ulala has new dialogue now, apparently. I don't imagine that call is a trap. I wonder if Bao's okay. There's not much new dialogue, but again, I think it's kind of interesting. Samara Genie Katsu has new dialogue. I think this is like updating the old dialogue for current events now. A two-layer weapon implied the human nerve tissue, so that's it. We must hurry or Balfour's gonna be in trouble. So that's the tank thing. So yeah, we had to deal with that, and then finally Narumi, Atparacha, Nanjo, or Elias new dialogue, depending on who's here, obviously. That phone we tapped earlier, new order was of movement, Mr. Balfour. Let's hurry. Let us hurry on last time. Now let's actually start the dungeon. So yeah, that's a bit remote dialogue, so yeah, why not show that? So yeah, let's go to Conan. And let's actually make a start in this dungeon. Here's a note. After using the conveyor belts, please return to the original direction. So yeah, we have some conveyor belts to deal with like originally. And yeah, I don't want to stone it because I do want to fight. So the limbs will come back, but I think I'm going to take them out. And we also have some shook-offs too. So yeah, I want to use Meltdown once again. Like so, and then yeah, Katsu, he's going to be showing off what he can do with physical attacks. I'll use Brain Shake. So let's go for that. This could be nice, because yeah, there are some enemies that take magic but not physical, so that could help us out quite a bit. The only problem is that yeah, you don't have an AoE attack, but that's fine. So yeah, let's go for that Meltdown now. And that should kill all of them. Because again, it's quite strong. And yeah, I want all these to get mutations, so yeah. I mean, that's what I want to do. But anyway, I could also get some experience for that, but in the party, I kind of don't want to, so yeah. You know, it's probably wiser to be honest. So there's a Trish found there. Again, we need to just keep mapping this out. And yeah, this is a good battle for my strategy. Because yeah, we got the dude in the back that sweet 2 strike, as we saw many times in Lone Shadow 2, the Python. And yeah, you got Shakos too, they work pretty similarly to when they were in the lost side, they're just weaker, I'm pretty sure. Yes, again, you need to worry about possession, which is very annoying, so yeah. So we go for Meltdown here. Basically, yeah, I kind of want Perry to get the mutation over Neisha, but then, yeah, once Perry does get like some mutations and stuff, I can, yeah, switch things around, so yeah. That's my idea. There we go. That's a pretty cool voice, I'm not gonna lie. And there we go, that's what I thought. We gained 2 ranks. Again, we're actually at rank 7, which isn't ideal, but hey, we'll get closer to a Stoma, and that's kind of what I want, so yeah. Because you now have Zeodyne, and we're working towards Marakidyne now. Magarudyne. So yeah. So I have another Berserk use Meltdown now. And yeah, this is about I'm talking about. So yeah, we have a grip in the back. I'm gonna see if I can just brain shake him down. That's kind of what I want to see, and we'll see what happens with the Pythons, because we are using a very strong food spell, so yeah. So yeah, Gripper, yeah, once again, I quite like them as a percent. They're kind of annoying as an enemy because, yeah, you want to use physical attacks. Like so. And yeah, when I'm not using physical attacks, I'll probably make a pact with them, so I don't need to fight them, so yeah. Maybe, I'll say, because I guess one problem is that, yeah, we might need Battlefield for contact, so yeah. With Agrippa, apparently, yeah, I actually can't make the Agrippas happy, I think, because it was justice, and we need Battlefield for that, so yeah. It would be in my best interest to just, you know, attack them. And hit them very hard, so yeah. I can also use Makakacha for that if I really want as well, so yeah. So for this battle, yeah, it probably, one of these things, affinity-wise, yeah, the weak to light, but they repel dark, so yeah. So in this battle, yeah, it's probably much smarter if we go for Marakion, so let's do that. Or Killwin. I'll go for Killwin. So let's go for that. You know, yeah, again, I don't need to do this, but it's technically smarter, so yeah, that's kind of why I want to do it, so yeah. And then we go for Meltdown. Once again, so yeah. Again, we've seen some of these enemies for Melian, Lone Shadow, but yeah. First time for us fighting us, but you know. Now I think about though, I kind of want to talk about a topic. But yeah, again. We're just kind of, you know, ping down these enemies and stuff. There'll be some new ones as we progress, but yeah. Like I said though, there's a topic that's been on my mind as of recently, so yeah, I kind of want to talk about it. And yeah, we are already getting hungry because yeah, we use this food during boot content, so yeah. Well, let's hope we can still outspeed that stuff. So yeah. So hey, yeah, once again, yeah, I'm probably just gonna use Brain Shake. So yeah, my topic is that, yeah, basically my friend, I kind of want to ask him about evil superheroes. Because, yeah, of course, this is related to me watching Q2. Because, yeah, to me at least, it kind of feels like a trope that people don't like. But yeah, how he explained it though, I found it kind of fascinating, so I kind of want to share that a little bit. He basically said that the trope itself isn't bad, but how it's used is bad. So like, the idea behind that is basically the trope is used to basically denounce superheroes. Basically, the author basically says that, hey, I hate them, so I'm gonna write a story where they're evil to make you hate them. That's one way of putting it, but yeah. I think, yeah, here again, I probably should just use... Again, I used Marakion here, or Killwind actually. But again, I'll just use Brain Shake, because again, damage is pretty decent, it's just that, yeah, it does attack everyone. I just see her. And yeah, then we can melt them down. So that's the idea, because again, an evil superhero can work if, again, they are well utilized. Like, he actually gives some pretty good examples of that as well. Like, yeah, one example was basically as a foil for the main hero. Something like Owlman was was what he's called. Basically a counterpart of Batman. And yeah, that was actually really cool when he talked to me about that. And then of course, one reason why this topic came up in the first place is because my brother, I was also kind of interested. Okay, there's a new enemy in the back, we'll talk about him real quick. That's a Demon King, I'm not going to talk to him. I don't think he's immune to fire, but we can brain shake him just in case. So yeah. But again, he's a very weird enemy to be honest. Like yeah, he doesn't really, you know, feel the Demon King like, but hey. We'll just take him out. And yeah, we actually can't make him eager either because we don't have Ellie, so yeah. But we can maybe make him happy, I'm not so sure. So yeah. But anyway, let's take him out here. So back to that, yeah, again. One reason why I was interested in this topic, why I wanted to talk about, was because yeah, basically my brother, he was telling me about a lot about invincible memes because yeah, they're kind of funny to be honest. So yeah, I kind of wanted to hear them from him as well. We're on the basement floor now. This is where things get a lot more complicated. So yeah, because in this dungeon, yeah, I'm definitely going to be using a storm at some point because yeah, it's quite annoying at points. So yeah. So like I said, yeah, let's keep using Brain Shake again. Because again, this is high strike damage. I'm not so sure how let's do Gigantic Fist. I assume it's a little bit weaker, but hey, it's doing the job. So yeah. Anyway, back to yeah, talking about Invincible. Say again, I kind of wanted to hear a little bit more about it outside just memes. Although yeah, how my brother explained, summarized basically the start of the series. He basically explained it in memes, so it was kind of funny. That yeah. The takeaway though is that yeah, I actually find the series kind of interesting now that my brother basically told me basically the main plot twist at the beginning. So yeah, and Yasaki gets your rank's good. Getting closer to Ball of Thunderbolts, that's good. And yeah, level 40, yeah, Maya already has Cap Dex now, so yeah, I'm gonna go 2 points of agility and 1 point of vitality now. So there we go. Yeah, that was because I used the all instance last time, because again, again, I don't think it matters if I get the all instance too, and yeah, this is almost max rank, that's nice. Yeah, cuts, yeah, so Saki now is rank 6 and has Hypnotic Waste now, so yeah, Bar Bundle is still the cut, but that's okay. And yeah, make sure you get these nooks and crannies, so yeah, when you're exploring her. So yeah, again, there's an enemy in the back we haven't seen yet. Another human enemy, actually. This is a Tenchu Hekyun. He's basically a New World Order soldier, so yeah. And yeah, kind of listen to the those dudes in the other games, so yeah. He's not too bad. Again, he's just your regular human enemy. He uses gun attacks, and that's really all there is to say about him. So yeah. Anyway, back to talking about that. So yeah, I think yeah, the character of Omni-Man is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. After hearing basically the plot twist about him, so yeah. I feel like yeah, that is a good example of a evil superhero. Or evil Superman, I guess, because yeah, that's basically what he is. And there's a Superman, so I don't need Buddha anymore. So yeah, now I kind of want to rank up Nisha, so I'm going to be swapping up the strategy a little bit, so yeah. But yeah, again, it's not going to be as effective though. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I really want to rank up Nisha, but again, Nisha's actually very useful for those physical attacks, so I think I'm actually going to keep it as is. Especially in battles like this, so yeah. Yes, again, the Gripper, yeah, he resists all magic, but quite a bit too, especially because yeah, he does have good magic defense. Especially when compared to the Python, who also resists, so yeah. So again, yeah, I'm gonna play it safe and use Meltdown once again. I mean, we'll just rank up Nisha like this, and if I want to get mutations on him, I can worry about that later, so yeah. So again, thinking about, you know, Omni-Man again, yeah. Like I said, he's a very interesting evil super. Like I said, the twist around is really interesting, and yeah. I guess one interesting thing is how my brother feels about this series, because yeah, he basically kind of dipped out early because he's more interested in Omni-Man. And I can't really blame him after what he told me about him, so yeah. Same as that. Again, Mark is also kind of interesting, but again, if I was to watch Invincible, yeah, I may be watching for Omni-Man, so yeah. And also the memes, because they're funny, so yeah. Like, yeah, I think I know the memes a bit too well now, so yeah. Actually, I think before I do stop talking about Bizzle, I think one of the funnier ways the memes were told to me. Okay, so yeah, there's one character called the Mole, right? And then there's a meme about him where he says, "Where's Omnibot?" And then, and then when my brother was describing him, with the plot synopsis, he basically called him "Where is Omniman Man?" basically. So yeah, that's great. And yeah, I like all the other memes too. So yeah. I mean, that's an actual evil superhero stuff. So again, like I said, yeah. Anyway, we get more stats. Good. So yeah, we're getting all the mutations apparent. This also means that yeah, I don't really need the red fortune. I can probably just keep staying in this dungeon until I'm finished with it. So that's nice. But anyway, let's keep fighting. And I mean, yeah, in this situation, I really should use meltdown like this, right? So yeah, I need to pay attention to that. So yeah, and we have Zeodine now. I guess I can show that off on the dude that. Hopefully get that mutation. Hey, there's Zeodine. That's gonna be nice and strong. So yeah, especially if I use it in a Thunder Blast. So yeah. The problem is there is a stronger version of Thunder Blast, but it needs Baptism or Thunder Baptism, I think is what it's called. And we don't get that skill for a while, so yeah. That damage is a lot less. Now that Maya's not there, but that's okay. Again, now Maya now has Cat Dex, so yeah, her magic damage can't. It's gonna be hard to compete with, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, again, I found that takeoff, yeah, you know, the trope is bad because of how the trope is treated, basically. And yeah, I can kind of get it too, because it kind of sucks when, yeah, basically, this thing you like, some writer's like, alright, I hate it, so I'm gonna write a story where I just hate it. So yeah, I hate on it, basically, with my characters. And yeah, I can definitely feel that. So yeah, I can't really think of an example like that, to be honest. Because again, I only kind of play games and stuff. And yeah, I guess one thing might be Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. But then again, I don't really like the original game that much anyway. Not as much as that, I'm definitely more of a Mario 64 person, so yeah. But yeah, basically, one thing about it is that they basically made fun of the N64 games and Nuts and Bolts at the beginning, and that did rub some people the wrong way, so yeah. That's kind of one thing that comes to mind, but yeah. Now about me and evil superheroes again, I'm not really a comic person. I've read some manga, but that's really, I mean, there was one comic series I did read. And yeah, now we're getting a little slow, so I need to keep that in mind. And yeah, these limbs, yeah, we can, I can just order it like this. We don't want to kill that one though. I don't know what is actually stronger, Zeodine or Agidine. I guess Zeodine can, shock, which would be nice, so yeah. These limbs I could see being annoying. But yeah, one reason I want to kind of kill them though is that, yeah, they can jump Boofler cards, but I can also get them by talking to them. And yeah, did I catch the right one? Let's see. Yeah, I did, good. So yeah, they can get Boofler cards, they can also get Magara cards if I get lucky. I do have the police gloves, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, maybe we can get them. So there we go. And we did get Kutuludi on Naisha, so that's good. And Naisha gets 2 ranks too, awesome, so yeah. Going I Spud to do my play there. Because yeah, now you should be close to max strength now. And yeah, he is actually max strength, so that's good. So yeah, now he's Touchicon, he's Kutuludi now, he has very good stats. Like yeah, if you keep mutating Naisha, he'll be a very good physical attacker. And yeah, that's what I recommend doing, so yeah. And yeah, we need wind skills for a lot of fusion spells, so it makes sense to keep it around for that as well, so yeah. Although there is one interesting thing, I think he returns for a Akashic Ring, so if you're really done with him, you can return that and get some legendary weapons, but again, I'm not so sure if that's something I want to do, so yeah. So again, yeah, I think I'll use I mean, yeah, this is a fusion spell, automatic one, so yeah. I think I'll keep using it like this because, yeah, again, it would be cool to get mutations on Perry, but yeah, I think it'll happen eventually anyway because, again, she's gonna get Meraki dying, so yeah. Amy Repeater, yeah, that's just a gun attack. And yeah, we're just gonna do that. But anyway, yeah, but yeah, how do I feel about it? Again, I can kind of see the appeal. Again, I didn't mention that yet. There are definitely some good examples. Again, if you have a character that's like a foil to the main character, like Owlman was, that I can find very interesting. Yeah, there's Makaracon. We have both Tetracon and Makaracon on the same persona, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, she also has Makakacha too. Yeah, that's a trap. Ebisu as well. So yeah, again, very good support persona. I probably don't need because we have a lot of Makakachas users now, I may not need Nanjo Star persona, so yeah. Azamure is the name, so yeah. Almost forgot that, so yeah. Here, yeah, I should definitely think about using Brain Shake once again, so let's do that. Yeah, Tetracon could also be nice for protecting Maya, because again, Maya is very squishy, so yeah. So it could definitely help with that, so yeah. Let's go with Meltdown here. Anyway, Maya around, this will do a little bit more, so yeah. But anyway, again, I can kind of get the appeal, because again, yeah, you have these different perspectives, you know. Not everything is gonna be, you know, sunshine and rainbows, you know. But of course, yeah, there are definitely problems though, because yeah, you can make this series way too edgy, and yeah, gain 2 ranks again. We're getting very lucky mutations today. I'll take it. And yeah, another rank up. And yeah, now Suck gives max rank, so yeah, now he has Valve on the board, so yeah. That is awesome. So yeah, but yeah, Maya at the moment doesn't have Meraki Dine, so yeah, we'll just keep with this strategy, so yeah. And it should be this area mapped up now, so that's good. So yeah. And yeah, I think yeah, again I'll use cuts here for the fire damage here, so yeah, we'll go for Zeodine and we'll go for Mirakion. And I think it's better if he gets the mutations, to be honest, so yeah. And yeah, I should know who that was, but that's okay. If he was going next, but that's fine. Yes, yeah, I should have targeted that guy, but that's okay. We dodged, so that's nice. And yeah, I wouldn't mind mutations on Sake either, because yeah, Sake can definitely stay around if I get a lot of mutations on them, so yeah. Don't know what you think about that. So we're definitely making very good use of these special personas that need these specific items, so yeah. Yeah, this is so far a very fun part. Again, I'm getting mutations, I'll talk about a very unique topic for myself. It's a lot of fun so far. So empty and a note. Password, when you install a password, lock door on base of floor 1, consult me on base of 2 for details, so yeah. And yeah, check the map too to make sure that yeah, I'm filling in correctly, so yeah. So again, yeah, I think one problem is edginess, because yeah, it feels like some stories try way too hard with the whole evil hero thing. Like yeah, that was some pretty that's some yeah examples, shall we say, that was shown. So yeah, again, the video I watched, it showed off I actually didn't kill. Did I use the wrong skill maybe? I don't know, but I think this will still kill, so yeah, it's fine. I guess it might be a damage roll too, because those are a thing in this game, so yeah. Yeah, that'll do enough. So there we go. Nice how we don't need to talk to the Rippers to take them out, that's nice. Anyway. So yeah. So again, it does feels like, yeah, when you try too hard, it just comes off as, yeah, your story's being way too edgy, so yeah. Like, yeah, again, one video I watched, obviously, there was Hail Hydra, and yeah, that was so disliked that, yeah, I think it got, like, referenced in an MCU movie, and then yeah, people actually like that. So I could definitely see it because when I saw the panel of that, I'm like, yeah, that's edgy tryhardness incarnate. So yeah, but then I actually found the real edgy tryhard incarnate when yeah, my friend told me about the Bat Who Laughs. It's basically like a Batman who got tainted by Joker, and he looks like a xenomorph to me at least. So yeah, so yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, sometimes evil superheroes just go way too far, don't they? So yeah, to be honest, that's kind of how I viewed Homelander. But I think Homelander kind of works, is from what I heard, because he's so bad, I guess. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, that's kind of a vibe I've been hearing about, so yeah. Same way, there we go. There is like one game that had like a hero turned villain, but yeah, I kind of don't want to talk about that because it is a major spoiler. And it's not even a superhero either, so yeah, I'm not so sure how relevant that is. But yeah, I actually really like that character though, because again, it kind of just shows that yeah, it kind of shows that yeah, the way of the world can yeah affect something pure and good like a hero. So yeah, and yeah, it just kind of shows that yeah, when everything just goes wrong in your life, yeah, you could just snap. So yeah, so there's that. And yeah, we have the Satyrs now. Now we're fighting. So yeah, we'll just take them out with fire though. They use Earth, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's just saying that yeah, Killer Wind might actually be better here now. Keep using Brain Shake. So yeah. Yeah, it's been working out not too badly, so yeah, that's nice. So we'll do that, and we'll use another Meltdown. But anyway. Second, yeah, it's like I said, yeah, having the foil, for example, like I mentioned before, showing different successes, showing like, a character getting wrecked by the world, and then turning to the dark side, that also sounds very interesting too. And yeah, if you're doing that, then you're probably making a pretty good superhero, and yeah, he gets refreshing, very nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on every single stats in the world, but it is kind of like Amrita in Modern Persona, so it's kind of nice. Not Amrita Shadow, I'm pretty sure it is only single target, so yeah. So once again, yeah, I should order this, like so, there you go. Unfortunately, I'm not targeting the right enemy, am I? Yeah. I really wanted to go for the Gripper, but that's okay. Yeah, Gripper will live for another turn. And yeah, we got Poisma, Stacking Air, which yeah, doesn't do much. And yeah, we'll give him a Meltdown, but again, I'm pretty sure that Gripper is gonna live now, so yeah, because of them Brain Shaking first, so yeah. That's kind of a shame, but oh well. But we do quite a lot of damage. Yeah, again, he has a good magic stat. So yeah, again, he can just take those, so yeah. Summoning, is there a way I can take them out with a fusion spell? I'm pretty sure, yeah, another Meltdown should do it, so I'm gonna go for that. Again, like I said, yeah, I really should just Brain Shake them first, because yeah, you're seeing how much easier it is to take them out now. And if this doesn't kill, then yeah, I have to Brain Shake him back just in case. But again, I want to aim for those mutations because I've been getting very lucky with them, so yeah. And there we go. Good stuff. Anyway, level 40 on Nansho now. Or Katsu, sorry. Again, I keep mixing them up for some reason. So again, yeah, I think that's like the general gist. Now again, yeah, you can make some very interesting characters, so it's a very interesting world to use, I feel like. By having like a very turn to the dark side. Anyway, Power. Power, we can't talk to because we need Balfu again. So yeah, he's kind of one of those. So yeah. So go for. I mean, I could try Killer Wind again. Maybe it kills us a tier. I doubt it though. So yeah. Again, let me hold this. Like so. We don't want to go for with my Brain Shake. I think I'll go up to the tier, I think. And then yeah. Especially if he has Sharpshoot like he does in the other game, so yeah. Anyway, we actually got the status on it, nice. So he does with it? He just attacks, alright. And we got Tetracon, so yeah. Again, these guys have Tetracon, I remember that from before, so yeah. So there was something on my phone. And nothing important, so yeah. Nothing important at the moment, so yeah. I switched up, good. So yeah. So this area, yeah, I don't really talk about that much, but yeah, basically it's like, there's gonna be pitfalls coming up, and this is where you drop to. That's where I'm gonna stay this though, because yeah, with pitfall puzzles, yeah, it makes a lot of sense to use a star. Let's just say, so yeah. So once again, yeah, let's just keep doing what we've been doing, so yeah. So again, yeah. I think one interesting thing about that topic is that, again, yeah. It's not... I don't know anything about superheroes, but yeah, again, seeing how they're portrayed though, or learning about that is kind of interesting, not gonna lie, so yeah. That's because, yeah, I feel like when it comes to games, I don't really see much about superheroes, I guess. I think it might be because, yeah, again, I mainly just play JRPGs, and yeah, I feel like superheroes and those are a little bit less frequent. At least, yeah, I can't really think of, you know, an RPG that has a superhero in it off the top of my head, so yeah, that might be one reason why. I feel like, yeah, those are gonna be more action-based. But yeah, it's something I'm not very familiar. I did see, like, you know, I did learn a little bit because, yeah, like, my brother played one of the Spider-Man games. And yeah, here... Can't talk the ship off, so yeah, I had to do it like this, so yeah. Yeah, he played... Actually, it was just the first Spider-Man on the PS4. I actually kind of enjoyed watching that. And it was a good story and stuff, so yeah. And yeah, I think after that, I was like, yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of someone like Spider-Man, so yeah. To be honest, I don't really know who my favorite superhero is as well. I'll say. Again, I don't know enough. So I can't really make, you know, a valid judgment, so yeah. Anyway, I'm myself 41, so that's good. That means you can't use Persona Style level 46. And here is a forced encounter against two Honeds. So yeah, we'll go for our same strategy once again. The Marakidine into the Brain Shake. So yeah, let's do that. And yeah, I don't need to use Brain Shake now that we're max rank, but why not? I'll use it because why not? Especially because yeah, we're about to be using a Stormer for the conveyor belt puzzle, so yeah. So let's go for this. And there you go. So again, yeah, I feel like we're in a pretty good place now with our personas. And we got a younger card for our trouble too, very nice. And that's the drop from the item there, so yeah. Yeah, this room is a little bit big. The other side we can't go into yet, I think, so yeah. We don't need to worry about it now. So yeah, I'm not so sure when I want to split this part up. Maybe when we get to the conveyor belt, so I guess we'll see. So then we don't go on for too long because, yeah, it's a bit annoying. So yeah. Anyway, I'll go with this. So again, yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's just something, because of the games I play, I don't really see them that often, but yeah, again, I feel like if you're gonna have a superhero, it probably makes more sense in an action game, because of course, people really like Batman Arkham as well. And there we go, max strength of parry as well. And another mutation as well. They may just getting stats down, but that's fine. Yeah, after this dungeon, yeah, I'll definitely change things up a little bit. Then we get to new personas. Maybe also start returning as well, so yeah. So definitely need to fill this, that's over the map now. Because if I don't miss anything, then yeah, it makes things a lot easier, so yeah. Same here, we'll take on these guys. say it again. That's just how I'm feeling at the moment. It does that topic again. It is interesting though. Again, that perspective. That yeah, again, the trope is about itself, but it was people ruin the trope. Again, not only I get the general gist of it, and yeah, I could definitely see other people kind of feeling about that way. For other tropes too, I can definitely see that being a possibility. So yeah, again, that's kind of one reason why I want to talk about that. Again, I can't think of any like trope like that off the top of my head, but yeah, it is interesting though. And yeah, I guess it kind of shows that yeah, how important good writing can be as well for your story. Like yeah, again, good writing and also how you perceive your writing and stuff as well. So yeah. Anyway, just scanning things up there. Let's keep going for a little bit more before I start using a stoma. I think I know well end the part now, I think. So yeah, next part we might be able to take on the boss. I think that'll be the plan. So yeah. So we'll go for another brain shaker because after this conveyor belt puzzle, I think we're basically there at the boss. So yeah. But again, the problem is that we need to fill in the map. So this is going to be a bit. So yeah. Again, that's kind of why I want to use the stoma. So yeah. Let's do that. That is good. So there you go. Yeah, I was just looking at my map just to see where I need to go next. Because again, it's a little bit complicated, so yeah. And yeah, here we are. So yeah, here are these conveyor belts, and yeah, we need to fill in these sides as well on the map. More of these satyrs. They didn't have sharpshooter in this game, let's have a look. Now they do have pressure point. That's basically the same thing. So yeah. So yeah, we'll go for the. Actually, yeah, I want to do it like this actually. And then yeah, we can. Another thing I noticed about my strat is that yeah, I can go for meltdown like this. So yeah, and just kill them outright. So yeah, I need to look at my options a bit more carefully now. So yeah. Let's go for this. And yeah, this is going to be mega damage now. And it's not actually that much more when compared to Nanja, that's okay. But there you go. So yeah, Maya's definitely going to be quite the powerhouse now with her max dex, so yeah. So let's keep putting this in, and then we'll get to these conveyor belts and we'll stop thinking about them. It's definitely a very weird looking formation, isn't it? But anyway, once again, yeah. Yeah, also, another thing too, I need to be using Maya with the fusion spell, so yeah. So yeah, Katsuya, we need him for the brain shake like I showed before. Again, these guys don't go down easily without physical attacks, and then yeah, I can do this, and then I can say there you go. One of them go for Horus, that's okay, we'll definitely kill everything now, so yeah. Here they go. And we get stuck there, but once again, yeah, that doesn't do anything to us. And a meltdown. And the enemies aren't too bad here. Again, those Agrippas are the main problem in my opinion, because again, they are strong against magic. At least they don't null magic, we'll get into that later. But yeah, we got a taste of that earlier in the Blue Continent dungeon, so yeah. I decided to just run away from the enemy, so yeah, the enemy in question. So here we go. So again, if we're going to fill in the map, the problem is that we need to go on these conveyor belts, so yeah. And that's annoying, so yeah. But again, I'll show what this is like for the first time without a stoma, and then yeah, I'm just going to use a stoma. That's going to be the plan. So yeah, let's go for this. Another good old brain shake. And yeah, we'll go for meltdown. Like so. I guess another interesting thing too about that topic too is yeah, like one thing it got me thinking too is, yeah, was I too harsh on characters myself? Because like, basically, yeah, I kind of just perceive characters in a certain way just because I just don't like the trope they're going after. Like, yeah, Fortune might be a good example of that because, yeah, she's a character I don't really like that much because of what she shows me. We need the password, and we don't have the password yet, so yeah. So we need to learn about what that is first, so yeah. But anyway, so that's also part of this puzzle too that we need to figure out, so yeah. Rain Shake actually doesn't do anything here, so instead I'm gonna go for Killer Win. Like so. Andrew's actually the one always going last in the fusion spell, so that's interesting. But anyway. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then yeah, we'll go from up there. Yeah, again. I mean the idea, like, yeah, now that I think about it, I feel like the idea behind, you know, Quadshot, I mean, this is actually kind of well timed now I think about it. Talking about this, I feel like the idea behind Quadshot is that she develops. Like, yeah, you see her with her daughter, and then it doesn't look good so far, but then, yeah, Arthur like, alright, I'll do better, basically. I mean, that's the idea. Again, I'm not a big fan of that, because, again, the connotations from before, but then it's like, yeah, again, it's technically not that bad, then it's just me, like, not liking what I was seeing previously, so yeah. I guess that's another idea behind it, so yeah. But here's our first pitfall. And yeah, this just sends us back here, and we need to actually go into those pitfalls, so yeah. So I'm now going to use a Stoma. Because yeah, this is going to be annoying if we don't use a Stoma. And our personas are in a very good place now, so yeah. Yes, yeah, we're all the way back here, and now we need to, you know, keep, you know, going, so yeah, filling in the map. And like I said, I think we'll stop things here, I think. I mean, this would be a good point. Yes, I think we can get past this puzzle decently quickly with a Stoma. And then, yeah, we can end, and then we can maybe end the dungeon as well. We'll see, because another thing I might want is to boost the XP if I'm able to get there in time. So yeah, I'll think about that as well. But anyway, yeah, let's end the part here. So yeah, we made a good start in the Band Factory, I had a lot of fun with the topic, and yeah, we are getting very lucky mutations now. Our personas are in a very good place now. All of them are now max strength, and all of them basically with the mutation skills, so yeah. I can show a quick look at that before we end off. It's like, yeah, Berry now, yeah. Rakidai now. Very good magic attack stat, that's very good. Ebisu, again, Ebisu is more of a supporter with the Maka Kacha, but hey, well, you can have him make use of that later. Then yeah, Neisha, yeah, he's getting up there too. Again, I need to use him in more fusion spells later, but yeah, you know if you can do that. And find Sakya, again, probably need to use him in more fusion spells later if I'm going to keep him relevant, but we'll see. And yeah, Game Refreshing is very cool too, so yeah. I like that, so yeah. So again, yeah, I think we're looking pretty good with these personas now. I think we'll keep using them especially because, yeah, I plan on using a Stoma for most of the rest of this dungeon, so yeah. But anyway, let's end things off here. So yeah, I think next time, yeah, we'll try to beat this dungeon. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.